Good afternoon from AlphaCars. My name is Tom, coming to you from our Northampton location, and today we're going to take a look at this 2016 Porsche Cayenne SE Hybrid. This Cayenne is showing just over 48,000 miles. If you would like to see a high-resolution, detailed photo set, please reference the listing at alphacars.com. There you will also find a free included Carfax report alongside a long list of technical data related to this vehicle's remaining tire life, brake pad life, as well as individual readings from each panel using our paint depth gauge to give you that extra peace of mind. But today I'll give you a quick condition overview as well as showing you some of the more specific factory options on this Cayenne. But of course, as we make our way around the exterior, the first thing that catches my eye are these absolutely stunning gunmetal finish 20-inch wheels. Of course, just the look stylistically really does fit that Porsche performance-oriented style, but I just love the acid green brake calipers hidden behind those beautiful spokes. Of course, those acid green accents all throughout the vehicle are specific to the hybrid models in the Porsche lineup, and I think it just draws a beautiful contrast with that gunmetal finish alongside the gloss black paint and that acid green accent. Of course, the wheels are in just stunning condition, and you can see the paint just has a beautiful gloss to it, really shines beautifully and is in wonderful condition. Now, of course, moving through the front fascia, you'll find everything to be in just perfect condition. You can see all of the lighting is just beautifully designed and really fits the look of the car perfectly. You'll see these headlights on in just a little bit, but the daytime running light design is really unique and gives this car a unique presence heading down the road. Of course, showing you all four corners, you can see the wheels, again, just in very nice shape, and tires have plenty of life remaining. Just a really attractive SUV. In its class, I can't say there's any better looking SUV in my personal opinion. Looking around the rear, again, you can see that just beautiful lighting design. Of course, those lenses are in perfect condition, absolutely no oxidation or fading. And of course, there's some more of that acid green accent surrounding the Cayenne S badge, signifying the hybrid nature of this vehicle. Of course, those aggressive quad exhaust tips, absolutely massive, and they give it just that little touch to let you know that this vehicle is certainly no slouch. Next up, I'm going to make my way into the interior, give you a quick tour there, and show you yet another beautiful aspect of this Porsche Cayenne. Okay, making our way into the interior, of course, you're going to find just a beautiful contrast from this black exterior paint to this beautiful tan leather on the interior. It's in absolutely wonderful shape. You'll see the bolster on the outside of the seat back just here is generally where you're going to find the most wear in the whole interior. And of course, as you can see, this here is in perfect condition. And of course, same goes for the passenger seat. It looks absolutely perfect. Of course, Porsche is known for having this beautiful interior design. And of course, I love seeing more of those acid green accents carried into the interior. Of course, you can see all the needles and the hands on your clock just there. They're small little accents, but they really do add up to make a big difference, and I love the way they look. Looking through all of the switchgear, you'll find it all to be in absolutely stunning condition. No wear to be found on any of the buttons throughout the interior. Very simple and elegant design. These nice grab handles in the center as well. Just love the way this looks with that nice stainless look trim. The piano black, flanked by all of the beige leather all throughout the interior, and beautiful stitching throughout. So next up, I'm going to start it up, which of course this is a keyless start, and of course the ignition's on your left, going back to some Porsche racing history. Fires right up without a problem. See, the engine is still very cold just there. Of course, one of these little gauges here is actually a display controlled on the right side of your steering wheel, and you can see a bunch of different parameters on the vehicle. So your audio source, and there you go, you can see the navigation. You can have a little map up in your virtual display just there, as well as a couple other features relating to the hybrid system, like where the battery is currently working the hardest, how much power it's using, etc. It's just a very cool system, very intuitive. As you can see, the infotainment system has booted up there. See, the navigation's open. Of course, you do have a nice high quality backup camera as well as some nice parking sensors to go with it. Of course, you have heated and cooled seats in the front and heated seats in the rear, along with a Bose stereo, which of course in a vehicle like this just sounds absolutely tremendous, and that adds so much to the driving experience. Of course, that beautiful design on the Porsche steering wheel, nice aggressive bolstering there where you grab the steering wheel, just gives it that nice performance feel. And those nice paddles with great actuation, they feel wonderful. And of course, even when you're buying an SUV from Porsche, they're going to make sure that you look forward to driving it every time, and this vehicle's no different. It's an absolutely stunning driving experience. I encourage you to give it a shot whenever possible. So next up, I'm going to pop the hood and let you take a look at the engine. Of course, as promised, as I go up to the engine, you can see that daytime running light design is really cool. 4 different lights separated, all flanking that nice large projector in the center. But of course, pop in the hood for you. You can see the 3-liter V6 idling quite happily here. Of course, you can see some different components you may not be used to seeing. These orange guides there carrying different wires related to the hybrid drive system. Of course, the batteries work in conjunction with this engine. You're going to get just remarkable fuel economy, plenty of power when the 2 systems combine, and it's just a seamless experience. Of course, being a Porsche, this is a very well thought out vehicle, and as you can see, this engine bay is just impeccably clean, so nice. All of the plastics throughout, even as you look deeper into the engine bay, hard to fault it for anything. It's just absolutely stunning. So next up, let me take you around to the rear seating area as well as the cargo area. Of course, making our way into the rear seats, you're going to find the leather to all be in stunning condition. You have a nice drop-down armrest there with a couple cup holders, and you get a look at that beautiful panoramic roof carrying over the whole interior. Gives it this beautiful open-air feel. And of course, you have these nice sunshades as well for the rear seats. Nice luxurious experience for your rear seating passengers, as well as a couple little slide-out storage trays just there when necessary. Of course, you do have heated seats. They fire right up and get very warm. And as you can see from the back, you get a beautiful view of that Porsche designed interior. Absolutely stunning. And a quick note too, I love how the back of the seats up front are a black leather with the contrasted stitching to match the leather on the front of the seat. Just a nice little touch, but these little things do make a big difference in a vehicle like this. And of course, Porsche just kills it every time. It looks beautiful in here, as one would expect. Next up, I'm going to move to the cargo area, where of course you will have an electronic tailgate which functions perfectly. You can see we do have a lot of carpeting and mats in here. Not only do we have the original Porsche mats in beautiful condition, we also have the WeatherTech all-weather mats for all of the seats in equally excellent condition, just clean, a little bit damp there. As you can see, you also have the WeatherTech cargo area protector just there in great shape. And you also have this interesting bag just here, which I'm going to open up and show you the components right now. So inside this bag, you're going to find the wall charger for your hybrid system on this Porsche. Now, of course, the engine will work to charge the batteries as you drive in conjunction with the regenerative braking system. But this charger is great to have at home. You can just plug it in at the end of the day and know that you're going to be able to get some all-electric miles in before you even need to use the engine. Depending on your commute, you may even be able to just commute to and from work without using your engine at all, saving you plenty of money there on gas and etc. It's just a very nice feature to have, especially on a vehicle like this one. So we've got all of the mats back in there. Of course, the rear seats are a 40-20-40 split there, and they do fold down. And of course, electronic tailgate, one touch there, and another button to lock the vehicle and close the trunk. Of course, drops down with no problem, and you get to see that lighting design there at the rear. Just very sleek, elegant, and complements the styling of this vehicle nicely. So if you have any further questions related to this Cayenne SE Hybrid, please reference the listing at alphacars.com, and there you will find all relevant contact information. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful day. We hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.